This is the earth to God.
Okay, explain.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said there. What's going on, YouTube fam? We are here with no power. We had a huge storm last night, a thunderstorm, and what's weird is
It sounded like Noah in the ark.
Noah's in the ark. There's two Noahs.
It sounded like Noah. Well, I wasn't there, but if I would have been there, that's how I would have guessed that it would sound.
It was pretty intense. Not only was the wind and rain crazy, but the lightning was striking really close to the house. It didn't stop.
It was
yeah. If that's what thunder sounds like in your area, comment below. So we are literally out of power, and we lost it 7:22. And so it's been about an hour and a half. So you saw me doing coffee. That was actually doing coffee with our solar generator. Well, I was kind of testing out the solar generator, but I have these 30-foot cables that go to from the solar panel to the solar generator. So I'm going to hook those up. I haven't installed a pass-through box yet, but we're going to kind of crack the door and just kind of run it inside so we can charge the solar generator. This is the main Y cable that you plug into your solar generator, and then you have your positive negative end, and that's what's going in these 30-foot cables, and then they will run out to the solar panel. But let me show you what I did here. You can see I mounted the solar panel right there. I just built some legs out and like a little frame for it with 2x4s. Hopefully you guys can see that. And so we're gonna have to run, there's a cable underneath of it, and we'll untie it, and then we'll run the 30-foot. Eventually I will just run it along the edge here and then go through a pass-through box. So since the cables are kind of all like similar connectors, you just don't know which end goes where. The best thing to do is probably start from the solar generator. So this yellow, I forget what they call it, XT something 6 or 9 or something like that, 90 or whatever. This plug here goes into your solar generator, and then I would go backwards. So then you know like which end. So we're gonna do the negative first, and or the positive first, and so you can see. So then you would match that with your positive cable. So here's the positive cable. Here's that. So you can see that end goes like that. And just like that, you got yourself plugged in. So we're just gonna do the same thing on the negative side. So you're gonna see you got that. That's the connector for the negative side. So you're gonna make sure that the end fits right. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do the same thing. And then that end goes right into here. And of course I don't have a pass-through box, so we're just feeding it through the crack of the door, but I don't want to pinch it, so I'm going to put something there just to prevent it from being pinched.
What is this?
Alright, so you can see, hopefully, so you can see, so they're just curled up there. I just have a little adapter right there, just as like to keep the crack there so it doesn't pinch the cable. So, and then we're going to take this, and voila, we are now charging. And it tells you how many watts you're getting on your solar panel. So that's what it's, so that's that 27 is 27 watts coming from the solar panel. And then that's spinning, saying, hey, we're charging your battery. And then this says, it will take 5 hours to charge your battery at only 28 watts. So of course, the sun's just coming up in the morning, and it's set to where like it'll receive it, and then as the sun gets higher, this wattage will increase. And that's a 200 watt panel, so technically it should get up to close to 100 something watts, 130, 180 watts. And then this will go down more, and this will charge faster. Nice.
It's all dark and cozy in here. Okay, so Mama's work don't stop, even when there's no electricity. So I do cloth diapers, just in case some of you guys don't know that. And the reason I do it is because it saves a lot of money. Diapers are very expensive. So the cool thing is these diapers actually button. So once you buy the set, it goes from newborn all the way to potty training. So you're just buying how many sets you need. For a set, you get about 6 to 8 diapers for about $30. And then I just wash them every day. So that's where we're at. We have to wash. I did have 3 little ones in diapers. Doesn't need diapers at all. So now we're down to 2 bunches of cloth diapers. There's a bunch of different ways of people doing it, and I've tried all of the ways, and it still just didn't smell correct. Okay, when you get them out of the wash, they did smell correct, but when after the baby's going potty in them again, it just had like an ammonia buildup and stuff, and it just wasn't correct. So I found my own way of doing it, and that is to first hand wash them, then washing machine wash them, then dry them. So with no washing machine, we will have to skip that step. Normally when I hand wash them, I just do hot water and nothing else. And then I do the baking soda in the washer. So with this, we're going to do hot water, and we're going to do baking soda, and we're going to scrub like we're in the washing machine.
So we're sitting here, I have the generator hooked up, and it's about 9:40, which means that the solar panel, here, let's walk outside real quick. The solar panel's getting, look at that, full sun. See how it's getting full sun? Meaning like there's no shade blocking a panel, the sun's fully bright. It'll even be more full probably around 12 o'clock too. So we're getting full sun. We got the cables. Look at that, we are getting 130 watts of power. That is so cool. So our goal, hopefully, in the next few months would be to get one more panel, and then we would double that. We would end up getting 260 to maybe 280 watts of power, and that would really charge us quickly. So it's working really well. It's super exciting. You coming down, buddy? Come on. There we go. What's going on, Squeaky Tree fam? We're out here doing some chores, but I wanted to talk to you about how we lost power and if we were ready. And really we kind of were ready and we kind of were not. And if you ever want to know how if you're ready, well, definitely lose some power and see if you got everything situated. And we're gonna go over some of that a little bit here, but we gotta move the chicken tractor, I mean. it has been storming like here, like crazy. But yeah, let's go over. So we did lose power, and you know, it's always a question whether or not to know if you're ready or not. And we were ready in some ways, but in other ways, we weren't. And some of the ways that we were ready was we had the solar generator.
We had the lanterns.
And we had the lanterns, but also Jessica the night before made loaves of bread and homemade granola bars. So that was the ability for us to make lunch and sandwiches because we already made that. What are some ways that we could improve our situation when we lose power? Always making sure that batteries are charged for not just the solar generator, but also flashlights and lanterns. Chicken? Oh yeah, it's okay.
And also we got a humongous flashlight, right?
Yeah. Always making sure that the solar panel is cleaned and ready to hook up.
We could go bullfrog hunting.
Yep,
Like tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow.
They just filled up with wet. Oh,
And what that means by bullfrog hunting, for anybody who wants to know, is we go and we try to catch the bullfrogs, and then they have like a big fish tank we saved, and they put the bullfrogs in there and feed them and try to take care of them and stuff. Typically what happens is the bullfrogs get out and come back to the creek again. Maybe you should, some thoughts too is go through what you have, make sure that what you do have is ready and available, easy to get to, and maybe, you know, think of some things that you could improve on. Comment below what you have some thoughts on that you should improve on, or maybe even some thoughts for us. This rain that we've been getting the past, honestly, I wish we could pass some of this water and rain over to Texas and Oklahoma and some of those places that just aren't getting rain, but we aren't able to do that. However, the rain barrel, I mean, we're getting so much rain that the rain barrel's jumping up 200 to 300 gallons a storm in just a couple hours. That's insane. So, what do you think, piggies?
Guess why you can't change it? God has a plan for Texas and all that.
Right. Yep, he always has a plan, doesn't he? Go ahead, boys, grab the bread and open them up.
He knows when we're gonna get, he knows how big the storm, he knows when he's gonna give Texas and stuff right.
Maddie and Cody. Over here, open up the bread, boys, and open up the bread.
That's why there's so much banana trees in Texas and stuff.
I don't know if there's a lot of banana trees in Texas, honestly.
It's because it's so, I don't even know either.
Look at this huge branch that just fell from that storm again. Oh, look at that, it snapped the tree right there. Oh, let me see, get a better angle. I don't know if you can see that or not, but this whole branch right here snapped right off. That's crazy. We need to get it off the fence though. Let's see if I can move it. Alright, so here we're at the rain barrel, and no lie, literally last week, so you can see this clear tube here. Don't mind what's on my arm, that's poison ivy, but on this clear tube here, this is kind of like a gauge. As the tank fills up, this tube fills up so you can see where the watermark is. So it started right here at 800 gallons last week. In one storm, it jumped from 800 to 1,000 gallons, and then 2 days or 3 days later, we had another storm, and it jumped from 1,000 gallons to almost 1,200 gallons. Look at that. So you can see the line right there of water. See it? So we did get a little rain just now, but it didn't rain long, and it wasn't a lot.
So the highest.
But these storms have been that heavy and that hard that we've been jumping up 200 gallons a take.
Dad, can I show you?
Yeah. What do you need to show me?
They know how you see big, tiny.
Whoa! Look at that thing. Look at that thing.
Do not.
Wow, that is huge. Look at see all these leaves? See how they're turning brown? They're rotting because of all the rain we're getting. That's how it's just not. It's not drying. Well, we are loaded with tomatoes and Romas. The Romas are everywhere, which we're super excited about.
Are you sure?
We've been collecting.
They're not all Romas.
Well, I know.
I caught you there.
But we've been collecting all the tomatoes and freezing them, getting ready for salsing when they're all done. There's the beautiful one. So we've been talking about prepping. Are we?
We need some of the tomato. The pumpkin.
Oh yeah, they want to show you the tomato.
Ooh, the pumpkin.
So we've been talking about were we ready for the storm, and I said that we were but weren't, and there's some ways we can improve. And so I said how we've been talking about we were ready because we made loaves of bread and the night you made loaves of bread the night before and homemade granola.
But if we would have had to, like, what if it was bread day? Because like every other day is bread day. So what if it would have fell on bread day?
Right.
Well, I guess there's two ways of doing it. We could use the solar generator to heat up the toaster oven. I could do one loaf at a time because my parents got me like a big one. And it runs that. We've tried it. And then, or we could have figured out how to cook it. If it was during the winter, we could have done it over the wood stove, and like I could have put it in a Dutch oven or something and figured
And
it
then
out.
we could get the camera and do it.
Or
and what ways do you think we could have improved?
we have a source of water. We had the solar generator. So I had a way, like if I had to come out here at the rain barrel, fill up buckets of water, we could have heated it up somehow. Like I was trying to think how we heat it up to clean the diapers because it really needs to be hot water. Over the fire, probably.
Yeah.
Or the wood stove if it's winter. More thinking about like we were planned to have ways of doing it.
But maybe walking through it and working it out a little bit better.
Yeah.
So there you go. So comment below any ways that you think we should improve, but also maybe ways that you're improving. Oh, we need to grab all the milk and stuff.
Okay. I feel like I'm in an Italian jungle.
Dad, this is
Whoa!
this is the earth to God.
Okay, explain.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said there.
God has it in the palm of his hand.
Oh, this is the earth. Like, okay, I got you. Like how the tomato is in our hand, the earth is in God's hand.
Wow. Look how big that is. Okay, Mom, let's go now. We need a full belly.
This is just kind of lopsided, like some are, some aren't.
So built.
There you go, see? She's standing still, which is good. So we'll give her a reward. Yeah.
Hey.
Part of the problem is that she's like in.
Hey, see my hands? Yes, you do.
Get slowly.
Hi.